fix your phone now. Hello everyone. You are on the Digital Fresh channel. The digital age has ushered in an era of unparalleled connectivity, transforming the ubiquitous smartphone from a mere communication tool into an indispensable extension of our very selves. This pocket-sized powerhouse now orchestrates myriad facets of our lives, from managing finances and nurturing social connections to documenting cherished memories and navigating unfamiliar territories. Yet, within this miraculous convenience lies a subtle, insidious danger: the widespread misuse and misconfiguration of these devices, often born of haste, ignorance, or a simple underestimation of their intricate nature. Many individuals, perhaps even you, are inadvertently compromising their privacy, eroding their focus, and significantly shortening the lifespan of their precious digital companion, all because their phone is set up incorrectly. This article will meticulously uncover 5 prevalent and often overlooked mistakes, delving into the profound implications of each, while simultaneously offering actionable, clear guidance to reclaim control and optimize your digital existence. Prepare to embark upon a journey that will illuminate the hidden pitfalls of modern smartphone ownership, transforming your perception of this device from a simple gadget into a sophisticated instrument deserving of careful calibration and thoughtful management. Imagine a world where every conversation you hold, every place you visit, and every item you purchase is meticulously recorded and analyzed by unseen entities, their intentions ranging from harmless marketing to something far more sinister. While this might sound like a dystopian novel, it eerily reflects the reality for many smartphone users who have unwittingly left their privacy settings in a state of perilous exposure. When you first acquire a new phone, the initial setup prompts, often rush through with a tap of agree or accept, frequently grant broad permissions to applications and services, establishing a default posture of openness that few ever revisit. This initial oversight can permit applications to access your geographical coordinates with alarming precision, even when not actively in use, thereby building a detailed dossier of your daily movements and habits. Consider the seemingly innocuous weather application that demands constant access to your location data, or the casual gaming application requesting permission to scan your entire contact list, ostensibly to find friends. Such permissions, often unnecessary for the core functionality of the application, create expensive vulnerabilities, allowing third-party entities to collect, aggregate, and potentially monetize your personal information. Furthermore, the default advertising identifiers embedded within your operating system perpetually track your online activities across various applications and websites, compiling a comprehensive profile of your interests for targeted advertisements. This constant surveillance, though often framed as a means to enhance your user experience, effectively transforms you into a product, your data the valuable commodity being traded. An example of this subtle invasion manifests when you browse a particular product on one website, only to find advertisements for that exact item appearing across every application and social media feed you subsequently open. The unsettling accuracy of these targeted ads is not magic. It is the direct result of permissions granted, often without full comprehension, and data meticulously gathered from your digital footprint. Neglecting to regularly audit and restrict these permissions is akin to leaving the front door of your digital home wide open for anyone to wander through, potentially exposing sensitive details ranging from your browsing history to your financial habits. This lax approach not only erodes personal privacy but also creates pathways for more malicious actors to exploit vulnerabilities within your digital environment, turning your personal information into a lucrative target for nefarious purposes. Envision a continuous barrage of urgent pings, vibrant flashes, and persistent vibrations, each demanding immediate attention, relentlessly fragmenting your concentration and fracturing your peace. This is the daily reality for millions of smartphone users trapped under the oppressive weight of notification overload. Modern applications, meticulously engineered to maximize engagement and cultivate addictive behavioral patterns, often default to sending a profusion of alerts for every conceivable event, ranging from a new email to a social media like or an unsolicited news update. This incessant stream of digital demands actively hijacks your mental resources, compelling your brain to constantly context switch, which in turn diminishes your capacity for sustained focus and deep work. Research unequivocally demonstrates that even the mere presence of a smartphone within sight, let alone the constant interruption of notifications, can significantly reduce cognitive performance and attention span. consider the professional attempting to complete a complex report, their thoughts repeatedly disrupted by alerts about irrelevant promotions, updates from a group chat, or even reminders about tasks they are already actively performing. Each interruption, no matter how trivial, incurs a cognitive switching cost, forcing the brain to expend energy reorienting itself to the original task, a process that accumulates throughout the day, leading to pervasive mental fatigue and increased stress. The psychological mechanisms at play are remarkably similar to those found in slot machines, utilizing intermittent reinforcement to create a compulsive checking habit, where the user constantly anticipates the next rewarding ping, further solidifying the addictive cycle. Furthermore, many notifications employ scarcity or urgency framing, fabricating a sense of immediate necessity even when none exists, thereby manipulating users into constant engagement and immediate responses. This relentless digital clamor not only erodes productivity and fosters a pervasive sense of anxiety, but also diminishes the quality of real-world interactions, as our attention remains perpetually tethered to the virtual world, a prisoner of the next incoming alert. Your smartphone's battery, the lifeblood of your device, possesses a finite number of charge cycles before its capacity inevitably diminishes, a fundamental truth often disregarded by common charging habits. Many users routinely commit the error of charging their phone to a full 100% capacity and then leaving it plugged in for extended periods, such as overnight. This practice, known as overcharging, can paradoxically accelerate battery degradation, primarily due to increased heat generation and the sustained stress placed upon the lithium-ion cells at their maximum voltage. While modern smartphones incorporate intelligent charging mechanisms to mitigate some of these effects, prolonged exposure to 100% charge still contributes to faster wear and tear on the battery. Conversely, allowing the battery to consistently drain to 0% before recharging is equally detrimental, as deep discharge cycles place significant strain on the battery's chemistry, irreversibly reducing its overall lifespan. Experts widely recommend maintaining a charge level between 20% and 80% as the optimal range for preserving long-term battery health. Imagine the small, intricate chemical reactions occurring within your battery with each charge and discharge. Extremes on either end of the spectrum introduce unnecessary stress to this delicate balance. Furthermore, the practice of using your phone intensively for gaming or video streaming while it is simultaneously charging, especially with fast charging activated, exacerbates heat generation, a primary antagonist to battery longevity. The choice of charger also plays a pivotal role. Utilizing unverified or cheap, low-quality charging cables and adapters can lead to inefficient charging, overheating, and potential damage to both the battery and the device itself. These seemingly minor habits, repeated day after day, collectively shave months, or even years, of your smartphone's potential operational life, forcing premature replacements and contributing to electronic waste. The pervasive reliance on our smartphones for every conceivable task, from digital banking to sensitive personal communications, renders them irresistible targets for cybercriminals, yet a concerning number of users continue to operate with woefully inadequate security protocols. One of the most glaring errors involves the use of weak, easily guessable, or recycled passwords across multiple accounts, essentially laying out a welcome mat for malicious actors. Simple patterns like 1, 2, 3, 4, or repeating digits are astonishingly common, rendering your device vulnerable to even rudimentary brute force attacks. The absence of a strong, unique passcode, biometric lock, or a complex alphanumeric password to secure the device itself is a critical LUTs, leaving your entire digital life exposed if your phone ever falls into the wrong hands. Beyond the lock screen, neglecting to enable two-factor authentication or two-step verification on critical applications such as email, banking, and social media platforms represents another perilous oversight. This essential security layer, requiring a second form of verification beyond just a password, such as a code sent to another device or a fingerprint scan, provides a formidable barrier against unauthorized access, even if your primary password is compromised. Think of it as having two locks on your front door instead of just one, significantly harder to breach. Moreover, consistently ignoring crucial software updates is akin to leaving known security vulnerabilities unpatched, a playground for hackers who actively exploit these flaws to infiltrate devices and steal data. Connecting to unsecured public Wi-Fi networks without the protection of a virtual private network, or VPN, exposes your data to interception by opportunistic cybercriminals lurking on the same network. These lapses in security are not merely inconveniences. They are direct invitations for data breaches, identity theft, and financial fraud, threatening to unravel the fabric of your digital and real-world existence. Our smartphones, repositories of an ever-expanding digital life, frequently suffer from a pervasive and often ignored malady, digital clutter. This accumulation of unused applications, duplicate photographs, forgotten downloads, and unmanaged files not only creates a chaotic digital environment but also profoundly impacts device performance, storage capacity, and overall mental well-being. Many users download applications impulsively, perhaps out of fleeting interest or curiosity, only to relegate them to an obscure corner of their home screen, where they continue to occupy precious storage space and, more insidiously, often run background processes that consume battery life and system resources. This proliferation of dormant applications is like having countless unnecessary appliances plugged in, silently drawing power and wearing down the system. Consider the overwhelming volume of photographs and videos captured and stored, often without any semblance of organization or curation. Duplicate images, accidental screenshots, and irrelevant media proliferate, consuming vast amounts of internal storage, which can lead to a noticeable slowdown in your device's speed and responsiveness. When storage limits are approached, the operating system struggles to perform essential tasks like caching and updating, resulting in sluggish performance, frustrating life, and even application crashes. This digital hoarding not only impedes the smooth operation of your device but also introduces significant psychological burdens, contributing to decision fatigue and increased stress as you navigate a disorganized digital landscape. The constant struggle to locate specific files, the anxiety of a storage full notification, and the general feeling of being overwhelmed by digital chaos collectively diminish your efficiency and enjoyment of your smartphone, transforming a tool of empowerment into a source of frustration. The journey through these 5 common smartphone misconfigurations might feel akin to unearthing a series of alarming revelations, perhaps even stirring a sense of disquiet about the digital device so intimately woven into your daily routine. However, this knowledge is not meant to paralyze you with fear but to empower you with awareness. Your smartphone, a marvel of human ingenuity, possesses the latent capacity to be a fortress of privacy, a haven of focus, and an enduring companion, but only if you choose to configure it with conscious intent and diligent care. The time has arrived to transcend mere passive usage and actively engage with your device's settings. Begin by undertaking a comprehensive audit of your privacy permissions, meticulously reviewing each application and revoking unnecessary access to your location, contacts, microphone, and camera. Establish a habit of regularly culling extraneous notifications, allowing only truly essential alerts to penetrate your cone of concentration. Embrace intelligent charging practices, striving to keep your battery within its optimal operational range and disconnecting it once adequately charged, thereby extending its lifespan and reducing electronic waste. Fortify your digital defenses with robust, unique passwords and the indispensable layer of two-factor authentication, ensuring that your valuable personal data remains shielded from opportunistic threats. Finally, embark upon a digital decluttering expedition, purging unused applications, organizing your media, and regularly backing up your cherished memories to cloud storage, liberating your device from the shackles of digital chaos. This call to action is not merely about optimizing a piece of technology. It is about reclaiming agency over your attention, safeguarding your personal information, and enhancing your overall digital well-being. By embracing these adjustments, you are not merely tweaking settings. You are deliberately constructing a more secure, serene, and efficient digital environment. Let the insights gained from understanding these prevalent mistakes serve as the catalyst for transformation, inspiring you to cultivate a more harmonious and intentional relationship with your smartphone, turning it from a potential source of vulnerability and distraction into a truly powerful, personalized tool that genuinely serves your highest aspirations. The power to reshape your digital destiny rests quite literally in the palm of your hand. Seize it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell.